Hey, good morning, everybody. It's James Rule XRP on Saturday, January the 25th, 2025. I tell you what, the Bitcoin Maxis are having an absolute meltdown. They're having a meltdown because there is a possibility that both Bitcoin and XRP will be used as a strategic reserve strategy in the United States, and they cannot stand it. They cannot stand it. We're going to look at a couple of things. We're going to look at the SEC Ripple lawsuit. We're going to go over a couple of things. We're going to look at, some really cool things. It's Saturday. I'm going to go ahead and knock this video out, get it out of the way. I got a lot of things to do. The snow is melted. A lot of things to do today with family, so let's go ahead and knock it out. Before we get started, I am a cryptocurrency teacher / educator. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I talk about is not financial advice. Yes, my name is James Rule XRP. Watch out for imposters on social media that it's going to try to contact you to get you to do something you shouldn't do. I will never contact you on social media unless I'm replying to a message. Watch out for the imposters out there. Today's episode is sponsored by LINQTO. LINQTO is having an AI innovation conference on February the 18th in California. I'm going to be there. The tickets are still discounted at $50. There's going to be a virtual presentation of this. If you can't attend in person, the seating is limited in San Jose, California. They're going to teach you about artificial intelligence and how it is changing the world we live in. They may even talk about digital assets, cryptocurrency, investment opportunities. Check it out. Click on the link below, sign up, and tell them James Rule XRP sent you by. All right, numbers. Saturday morning, total market cap, $3.7 trillion. Bitcoin is holding over 100,000 at 104,804. Ethereum is 3307. XRP is holding over $3, people. XRP is holding over $3. We're $3.12. 3 months ago, if you asked me if we would have held above $3 for a week or two, I would have probably said, if we get there, because it was at 50 cents, 60 cents, 40 cents for years because of what the SEC did. Years, I'm telling you, people. And amazing things are happening. Back up the truck, load up your bags, and hold on. Buckle your seatbelt, put on your moon boots, and get ready for great things. Not financial advice, life-changing advice. All right, so I got on Grok this morning, and with all the Bitcoin Maxis out there just sweating and about to shit their pants because of XRP coming up the ranks, I got with Grok and I created this cartoon meme. And it's a Bitcoin Maxi sitting here with a therapist, and the therapist asked him, is XRP in the room with us right now? And somebody else commented, let's see. Oh yeah, point to the doll where XRP hurt you. The Bitcoin Maxis are having a panic attack. Now, Jack Mallers, I don't know. He's one of these Bitcoin Maxi idiots. He had this emergency press conference, and I'm only going to play like the first 10, 20 seconds because I'm not going to play this for you because it's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of Bitcoin Maxilism to the max. They cannot stand it. What did Moon Lambo say? That Bitcoin Maxis are adults by age only? Check it out.
Okay, emergency press conference. Ripple is undermining American prosperity and freedom. I can confirm Ripple is actively spending millions of dollars trying to undermine a strategic Bitcoin reserve.
Blah, 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 de fucking blah. Get over it, Jack. You're scared. You're in there with the therapist going, oh my God, XRP's in the room with us. XRP touched me here and all that. So let's keep going. Like I said, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a quick video. If you don't like what I talk about or like the way I present myself, I apologize. Subscribe to the channel. Share. I'm a good old God-fearing Southeast Texan that still says yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. I'm 58 years old. I'm fixing to, that's what we say in Texas. Like if I'm fixing to retire in probably 6 to 8 weeks. I'm so excited. And here we go from the block. Regulatory filings flood in from Grayscale and CoinShares proposing ETFs tracking XRP, Litecoin, and Solana. You know, you don't hear much about Litecoin, but they still blow it up in the news for some reason. Litecoin. Okay, so it's talking about all of these XRP and other ETFs that have been submitted to the SEC that are probably going to go live pretty quick because now we have a pro SEC. We have a crypto czar. And this crypto czar is probably going to entice the SEC to take away all of these lawsuits from Ripple and Coinbase and all the other really regulation by enforcement actions that happened from the Gary Gensler days, which he is no longer there. Thank you, Jesus. Check it out. Wall Street Bulls. Donald Trump's new appointed crypto czar, David Sachs, discussed the ruling regarding Ripple and XRP, stating they won. This is a 2-minute clip. This is David Sachs interviewed. Listen to this, people.
To figure this out in real time. This is too complicated. The bottom line is that the headline is...
Well, I just want to make sure the audience gets it, yeah.
Look, the headline is, I'm reading the tweet, Ripple sales of XRP do not constitute offer of investment contracts, according to Judge. They won. This is a huge vindication for them. And that XRP is ripping 35%.
Yeah. And it really handcuffs the SEC. What are they going to do about Coinbase and every other exchange? I mean, if they're not selling securities, I think Coinbase and everybody else has always maintained they're selling tokens. This was the fulcrum argument for the SEC, and they just lost.
The whole crypto market is ripping right now.
It's an interesting one. The confounding part of this is that the initial sale to accredited investors and hedge funds was done that they violated securities law there when they were selling directly to sophisticated investors. Just looking at it logically, you would think it was the reverse. But this is a fascinating turn of events.
I just texted with Brad Garlinghouse, and he says, yes, it does mean that they won. And he feels
vindicated
and really happy about the...
How do you feel, JCal?
Well, I feel like I'm going to launch Jcoin and sell a token to back startups. I mean, if it's a free-for-all
I won't tell you what he said about
FJCal.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I said from
you
the
were
beginning,
accusing these guys of security fraud for like the last several years.
Well, they've been convicted of securities fraud here. So it's a two-part judgment. Ripple violated federal securities law in its sale of cryptocurrency, the first line of the story. There's two judgments here. They violated federal securities law in its sale of cryptocurrency XRP directly to sophisticated investors, but the sales on public exchanges did not involve securities. So what they're saying is, if you sold XRP to hedge funds, that was a security when they did the first offering. But when the public started trading it on public exchanges, they did not have, according to the Howey test, this belief.
But that's where their vulnerability was, because if you sell to a professional hedge fund, they're accredited.
That should not be an issue. You should be able to sell to accredited.
So what's the problem? This is exoneration for them.
The judge says they lost
sound pretty happy, and the market seems to be indicating that this is... I mean, would you say the price is up 35%?
Well, I mean,
it's
the
up to 37% right now.
Crypto trades, I wouldn't necessarily put too much on it. I would look at the actual judgment here, but we all know people trade headlines, so let's see where it's at in 5 days. But
a bunch of the altcoins are ripping right now.
And that is David Sachs right there, the appointed crypto czar that gave President Donald Trump the executive order to sign for crypto and AI dominance in the United States, making the United States the crypto capital of the world, people. The Ripple lawsuit's going away. The Ripple lawsuit is going away. And XRP is going to rip like you cannot imagine. Ex-Ripple director says that the XRP lawsuit could be dismissed or settled within the week. Check it out. I'm only gonna read this little part right here. Kenny Wynn asked a question. Let me click on the link. Hey, Sean, what is your personal thoughts on the Ripple case? Do you think the SEC will settle with Ripple soon on the appeal case? This will not be on behalf of Ripple since you're a former director of Ripple. Thank you. And Sean McBride said, within the week, the case should either be dismissed or settled. I know there are nuances involved with each option, which is why I think it will be settled versus dismissed. In my opinion, Ripple, Brad, and Chris are all owed compensation. There should also be some confidentiality with everyone involved. A settlement offers a more detailed resolution versus a straight-up dismissal. Again, not an expert, but this is what I've derived. Ripple and company have literally flipped the script on the SEC people. They have flipped the script. The XRP community, you, me, John Deaton, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people here in the last 4 to 5 years have fought and fought and fought. We've been getting evidence out there. We've been supplying our affidavits. We've been friends of the court. We've stated our cases. We get paid in XRP. We've spent our XRP. That was my case. But, getting it out to the courts and demanding a level playing field. James K. Fallon got this out there yesterday. Ripple requests a due date on April the 16th, 2025 for its brief. My mom's birthday is on April the 14th. Come on, this case is going to end before my mom's birthday. I know it is. It's going to end, what are we going to say, February? February's coming up. Is it going to end first or second week of February? It's only a matter. This case is going away, people. This case is going away. Now, look at this one. This really gets me excited because Trump plans zero capital gains tax for U.S. crypto projects. Here are the benefits. And this article came out on Coinpedia. And the highlights say that the Trump administration is considering a zero capital gains tax for U.S.-based cryptocurrency projects, potentially making them more attractive to investors. Non-U.S. crypto projects may face a 30% capital gains tax, creating a clear tax advantage for U.S. ventures. The policy could significantly boost U.S. crypto innovation, making the country a key player in the global blockchain industry. Could you imagine XRP, HBAR, ADA not having to pay capital gains tax because it's a currency? I mean, you and me and thousands of people around the world have been accumulating all of these wonderful digital assets, these blockchain technologies for years. We have been accumulating. If you sell short-term, it's short-term capital gains. If you sell long-term, more than a year, it's like 15% in the United States short-term or long-term capital gains. So the advantages are endless if this were to happen in the United States. I am just so stoked right now. I'm so excited about the opportunities that we're going to have and we're having right now. Some amazing things are happening. And before I go, the DocuSign email scams are in full force. It's tax time in the United States. It's time to get all your stuff together. You're getting DocuSign documents from, different individuals, blah, blah, blah. No, never click on a link within an email. They will get your info. They will infect your computer and they will clean out your accounts. Be careful. Delete. If you see here, DocuSign. SHOHAL@svtranig.com. It's a fake email address. DocuSign. Please review and execute the documentation by clicking the link above. Don't click on the review documents. They're going to infect your computer. You're going to go somewhere that you shouldn't go, people. Don't do it. These scammers are trying to put the fear in you. Now, you're going to get an email from Ledger. You're going to get an email from Coinbase. You're going to get an email from anything. Your bank saying, look, if you don't click here now and validate your credentials, you may lose everything. Don't do it, because when you do give away the seeds to your passphrases, the keys to your castle, you're going to lose everything anyway. So keep everything confidential. Never share anything with anyone. Phone, email, social media, comments on YouTube, all of the above. Never share anything because they're going to steal. Because I know I've spoken to hundreds of people around the world in the last 4 years that were scammed because of this. My name is James Rule, XRP. You have experienced the James Rule Crypto Show. Be sure to subscribe, share with your family and friends. And I want every one of you out there around the world to have a fantastic weekend and get ready for great things. My name is James Rule, XRP. I told you so.